Oh, some real shit. On some real shit, they taking this weed shit from us, man. We gonna lose this game. And it's crazy as it may sound, like even places like Pennsylvania, who you would think would be a lot more diverse when it comes to them type of things, they taking this shit from us, man. Like, you know, all the people that we lost through jail, through probation and parole, and then ended up going to jail or ended up dying over this weed shit, and now here it is, them 2022 making it damn near legal in every state. It's like y'all really don't want to, the government really don't want to, America really doesn't want to atone for its sins against like black people and indigenous people, like at all. Everybody's been repaid. Japanese, Jewish people, man, like every other ethnic group that America has given so much hardship, or bombed them, or put them in a bad predicament, or even when Germany, what happened with the Jewish people over in Germany, an atrocity. That was craziness. That's true. That was true craziness. That's truly a sick person he was, and that was some of the most atrocious shit in the world. Where Germany paid the Jewish people over $70-some billion. You know what I'm saying? As reparations for that. And, you know, black people, we lost just as many people or more in the transatlantic slave trade, and we got nothing. Still to this day. And you would think that we would at least be able to have a stronghold on this marijuana business, that we would be given at least the opportunities to start those type of companies faster. But yet you got states like Pennsylvania where in order to open a dispensary with your own growing operation with the dispensary, we talking you're gonna need at least $2 million, man, 1 point some million. For real. They want you to have $1 million in equity. They want you to own the land already, own the building already. You can't be renting, you can't be leasing. They want you to put this amount of money up front, licenses and processing fees. Man, they want, like I said, they want millions, and they're just taking it from us, man. You know what I'm saying? That leaves people like me and other people. And then listen, this is what I be saying about this country and about shit that be going on. Because people will look at it and say like, damn, okay, most white people can't afford that. Those numbers are truly, truly ridiculous. Most white people aren't going to be able to afford those numbers to start that business. And it's going to be such a booming business, such a big business, that the small guys of this country just aren't going to be able to get involved. We got to find other ways and other loopholes to get involved, and it's a shame. When we should be able to walk right through the doors the same way the rest of these motherfuckers walking through the doors. But once again, it's all about the big money. Whoever has the big money, the big companies, the big farmers coming in, all the rich billionaires coming in, all the different people that's coming in that already have money. Oh, we want you to know you have a great moral standard. Since when does money determine your moral standard? You could have inherited a bunch of money and be a shitball person and be a horrible, horrible person. Simple as that. So, and then you would have the money to afford to be able to open a dispensary. So your moral standard is never going to be by your bank account. I would hope not. You know what I'm saying? It does show that you have a good business acumen, and I give you that. But that's about it. I'm not so sold on the fact that anybody can, if you have the money, you could just jump in And it's sad that you got small businesses out here that's struggling, really, really struggling, trying to stay afloat, and that would love to get a piece of that type of action, but they still can't afford it. They still can't afford it because of the equity that you need behind it, because of the money that's needed up front, because of the money that y'all going to refund and the money that's not refunded, the $5,000 application fee that's never refunded, the $30,000 application fee that's refunded if you get denied. But how long does it take for you to give me that 30 grand back? It's like, it's ridiculous. And then no felonies. Notice that in the third. You got other states like Oklahoma that say, okay, if you've been felony free for 5 years, you can get one. You know, places like New York and New Jersey, they're setting the standard, they're setting the bar with their laws. And it's like, Pennsylvania, you should be following suit, man, because at the end of the day, we're like 13th in populace, like as far as like people, man. We're a pretty big state. We're a swing state, man. And those are the things that, and we have a lot of small businesses, a lot of rural area. A lot of people think of Pennsylvania and they think of Philadelphia, Harrisburg, and Harrisburg's not a big city. Philadelphia is a pretty big city, but it's the major city in our state, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia is the largest city, you know, per capita, I would say, per people or whatever. And it says 1.2, maybe 1.5 million people in the city. The outskirts, of course, is more. So, you know, the tri-state area is humongous. So we are in a very good area. You know what I mean? As far as, you know, if you need to commute to here or there, you know what I'm saying? So we're definitely in a great area, you know, but come on, man. Come on. Pennsylvania should be so far ahead of this game. Like, we got the land, we got not the climate so much, but we got the land. We could do so much indoor. We could do with all the land we have in the western part of Pennsylvania that's just not being touched. It's so much farmland. It's so much land in Pennsylvania. We could be number one. We could be number one. We could be number one in the world, Pennsylvania. We could be the number one hemp and medical marijuana and recreational marijuana distributors in the world because of the land we got. New York is going to smash us. New Jersey, they don't have enough land to really contest us. So as far as the growing goes, they don't have enough land to contest us. New York has the fucking land to contest us. This is going to boom forever. This is alcohol on steroids. This is prohibition on steroids. Don't take it from us. We can't. Black people have to come together. Smaller people have to come together in this company, in this world, and build more companies together to start to become competition for these larger companies that's just going to come in and take it. Because that's what it is. And that's blacks, whites, Asians, everybody together, because at the end of the day, and especially black people together, we gotta build in on this shit together and lock in together, because we're talking marijuana projections that are gonna be astronomical. That's already astronomical. They're already doing astronomical numbers, legal numbers. Excuse me. And so many of my black people that I talk to, you know, because now being on the other side of the law, because before I was on, you know, the wrong side of the law, but now being on this side of the law where I'm not out here breaking laws, where I don't sell drugs, where I don't be involved in gang activity or drugs or guns or any of them type of things. I don't do any of that type of shit no more. And you get the opportunity to see what's really going on this side. It's crazy. You never will want to ever be on that side again. It's a lot of legit money out here. It's so much more legit money out here than it is illegal money out here. It's fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's ridiculous, man. And now is the time for us to start really getting in tune to building these companies and building these companies up from the ground up. Building them from scratch and really weaving them into the thoughts of society the way these other advertising and marketing and branding giants do. They weave these things into our brains, into the brains of the people in society. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And it's smart because they have you thinking about some shit you never even thought you like. Have you loving something you never thought you would even try. You know what I mean? Or would, that doesn't even come from your demographic, but they market it to you so good. And it's like, we got to get in tune. They're going to take it from all of us, and then all of us are going to be down in the dump. Then what do we do? That's me, man. I'm signing off.